Welcome to the NBA's greatest games. Today, we'll take you back into NBA history and relive one of the great matchups as it happened.
The winner of Game 5, there you see the numbers. That's why they call it pivotal. There's just 2 of 10 now from the field. Milwaukee doing a wonderful job of getting the long rebounds at the foul line. Iverson
is intense and aggressive defensively. A terrific reacting block by Allen Iverson, and we have to shoot
shooters.
Patience. That's what Larry Brown wants from the 76ers at the offensive end. Limit the possessions and then make good on your opportunities. Mutombo,
this deep in the playoffs, had never even played in the conference finals before this series. It's now tied up. Iverson knocks it out of bounds. Quarter when Snow was limping. They just ignored those guys at the defensive end. Bucks, meanwhile, 8 of 13 from the field.
Well, we know that it's a jump shooting team, and they can miss shots. And once they begin to miss shots,
in quickly, and he has been a real spark.
Well, they've got the big 4 going, and right now what the 76ers have to do is be patient, find ways to get Iverson going in the ball game. He gets his first scoop out of the
team. Was built by Philadelphia.
Larry Brown knows that if Allen Iverson can get a seam, see a crack, he's going to be able to get to the rim, and he wants him to try to focus on that because he'll also get to the free throw line, and that's where his numbers will sit short.
Jason Cappy and Lindsey Hunter in. George Karl said we need a lift from the bench. Thomas has given him so far. The other 2 would be a big bonus for the Bucks. McCullough, who's just checked in. Boy, McCullough.
You know what he's learned the most? Don't bring it inside against Mutombo. Steal Iverson.
Bad pass from Cappy. Here goes Iverson. Opportunities. Unfortunately, the playoffs is not a place to find your game. It's a place to show off your game.
8 on the shot clock for Iverson, who is really upset about the non-calls against Hunter.
Face lit up. He ran over, embraced you. What'd you guys talk about?
I cursed him out. I asked him whether he thought he was Superman and not taking all those injuries. But he's always been that way.
Iverson in Game 4 was 4 of 18, didn't get to the free throw line. He's now shooting the ball well, been to the free throw line. What they want him to do right now is relax and let the game come to him. He's going to have a stretch where he's going to explode. Steal, Allen Iverson.
Iverson led the NBA in all going to Milwaukee. Scott Williams ill-advisedly handling the ball in the open court with Iverson around on defense that time. Iverson had no clue whatsoever where Allen even was. Mutombo, aggressive move to the goal.
For the 76ers in white because Allen Iverson is struggling.
I couldn't disagree more. Jermaine Jones. Don Jones has stepped up in his place. After a quiet first half when he only had 2 points, did have 3 rebounds. Jermaine Jones, the ball movement.
So the percentages finally catch up for Allen Iverson. And this is
when Bennett Salvatore. Cassell Wright, as of now, who's still in the game with the 4 fouls. See Iverson doing other things besides.
Well, he's hot, and he's hot with George Karl for standing up for
2 points. I mean, sometimes a game can be decided by that close. And a good lead pass to Robinson. Iverson does a good job knocking it away. Robinson lost it out of bounds. Terrific defensive play from Allen Iverson.
He's counting MVP, trying to get Allen Iverson a little boost.
It was when Cassell went to the bench in the first half that Milwaukee fell apart and gave Philadelphia a little bit of room. And there's finally a bucket for Iverson. Iverson. 2 possessions ago, it was Iverson along that left baseline. 1 dribble, get in the air. The jumper goes down, it comes and explode. Bell sits down. Larry Brown calls Eric Snow a superstar on the defensive end, but he just is not even close to 100%. That's a 3. Bang! Caused by good ball denial from Ray Allen. Robinson knocked away. Robinson. Snow has Thomas on him. Iverson being chased by Hunter. Allen Iverson forces it up, puts it in, and the Sixers have their first lead of the game.
76ers have stepped front and center here in the second half of the ball game, and even though he has struggled to find the bottom of the net, Allen Iverson trying to look for Mutombo.
Iverson. Eric Snow gets inside. Scoop layup from Eric Snow. Doesn't get the roll. Cappy, though, tips it out to Billy. Snow comes right back and drills the jumper. 20.7 boards.
Let's see if they stay with Mutombo or they get a double team and kick the ball back out. 7 on the clock for Iverson.
Gets inside, flips it up, blocked by Cappy, but a goaltend. That one clearly on the way down. Down the lane, Iverson, the quickest player in the league. Waited just a little bit too long.
And count it.
Buck still with a 2-point advantage. Oh, knocked away. McKee with the steal. 2-on-1. Tyrone Hill, a hard
Ball game up. They're taking a lot of time looking for the big dog.
Robinson knocked away by McKee. Robinson puts it up. Won't go. Chip, no go. And the Sixers win to take a 3-2 lead.